Hello YouTube world and welcome back to Workout Wednesday. I am Movement Mike Nimchek and today I wanted to show you and go over the scapular retraction or the hanging shoulder pull. So kind of snowballing off what I was discussing yesterday on the Therapeutic Tuesday, where I was going over how to work and kind of release all the musculature in your upper part of your shoulders and even into your neck here on the either side of your spine, and even getting down in between your shoulder blades here and working the rhomboids and the lower trapezius muscles. Right? So we worked on that. And I briefly mentioned the scapular retractors, right? So being able to pull that shoulder blade, really push with the top of these muscles here, the trapezius muscles, being able to press with those down, but also pulling down with the lower trapezius and even possibly the rhomboids, pulling those shoulder blades together and down. So you want to remember to do both of those. You're not just, pulling them down. That helps to keep a nice, solid posture, right? So if I pull my shoulder blades down, like together and then down, you see that automatically gives me a much better posture. And that allows you to walk around without having a hunched back. So this is me, even with the phone, you see how much curvature there is going on here? So being able to, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you and then pulling and also pressing them down your back. And that gives you a much more balanced, feel a little bit taller, and definitely you're expressing that energetic center or your heart center. You're allowing it to breathe. So a lot of people that keep things, and I know I've talked about this before in other videos, how people keep things locked in, and it tends to make this concaving happen with the chest, where the shoulders are rounded forward. It's just a bad position to be in. So to help you become more aware, and then eventually this becomes second nature, where you don't even have to think about it. It'll be something that you can do subconsciously, like breathing most of the time. You don't think about breathing when you're sleeping. It's going to be the same thing. You'll automatically just start, adjusting yourself while you're sitting or standing, shoulders back and down. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so usually I'd be using a pull-up bar, but I find these to be just as good. I also have Olympic rings that I kind of have moved out of the way for this video, but you can also raise the rings up. I have, if you can see it up here, maybe this side's a little bit easier to see, I have what's called fat grips, and so it really thickens up just the traditional handle here, which is, not as wide, it's a little bit wider than a finger, a little less wide than 2 fingers. With this, you're getting like a 3-finger wide handle going on here. So you're going from like maybe an inch, half an inch circumference to about a 3-inch, 4-inch circumference. Much bigger deal, working much more of the grip. And since I'm doing a little more rock climbing these days, I'm trying to build more grip strength and hand strength. So, really trying to utilize these more. So I'll show you from the front here, and then I'm going to turn around so you can see the shoulder blades as I move them down my back. And so really, this is the first thing that you do before every single rep involving a pull. It also helps to stabilize your shoulder when you're doing things overhead, in front, even to the side, to be able to have that knowledge and that background experience to, oh, I pull this in and down, and now my shoulder is in this kind of locked and loaded, ready position. It is very safe and secure and stable. So this is how you build that stability. I'm going with an overhand grip, and I'm just going to hang here. I'm going to involve my core a little bit so the whole body is working as one unit, because that's the way we want to train, especially if you're an athlete. Really, anybody should be training like an athlete, but especially if you are an athlete, you want to ensure that your body is working as a unit, that you are as strong, as stable, and resilient as possible. So hanging from here with an overhand grip, I'm going to point my toes, right? And I'm just going to slide my shoulders down my back. Inhale through the nose. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale. Let me show you from the other side. You get this other straps out of the way. So you can see the shoulder blades here. And here we go. So there you have it. And I would be doing this for time. I would start at 20 to 30 seconds because it really is tough. And that was really tough because it's something new. I'm having to use, a grip like this instead of being able to, fully grip my thumb and fingers together, which makes it a lot easier to hold on to. So a lot more forearm was going on with that one. But, it's a progression that I'm working on. It's something that I want to work towards, is grip strength. So it's a little bit harder. Anyways, being able to retract those shoulder blades. This is all that's happening. I'm holding on. I'm pulling those shoulder blades down my back. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull them back. Exhale to release. And that'll do it. I hope that you all gain something from this, and we'll be trying this at home on your pull-up bar or rings or any sort of thing that you can put up. Also, a really good one are those pull-up bars that you can get for your door. You can put it on your door frame. I've used those for years when I was traveling. I just prefer to use this. So, until next time, keep going and keep growing. Physically, mentally, and emotionally stronger. If you'd like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my video channel, and please get in contact with me if you'd like me to do any videos or topics that you would like me to discuss. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. I always want to start this move with my hands pulled in. And this is the wrong exercise for this video. I'm going to have to cut all this out.